Habari Gani Mainduga Nadada. This is your brother, your elder, General Abu Amin Ra, coming at you one more time, talking to you for a few moments about why they owe us reparations. I hope I can get through to someone this time. Listen, of course, slaves have always been a part of the social system. From the beginning of time, there have been slaves, but they were not the kind of slaves that our ancestors were trained to be or captured within the same kind of system. Let me explain something to you why they owe us reparations. They owe us reparations in humane treatment of us. These people put us in a slave system that the world has never witnessed before. Never before had human beings been consigned and defined as a thing, incapable of family relations, and may be sold when, where, and how the master pleased. You see, my brothers and sisters, our ancestors were entrapped and held within the chattel slave system, and its principle was property in man. Its definition is thus given in the law of Louisiana, Civil Code, Article number 35, which states, a slave is one who is the power of his master, to whom he belongs. The master may sell him, dispose of his person, his industry, his labor. He can do nothing, possess nothing, acquire nothing but what must belong to his master. Unquote. In South Carolina, according to Princess Digest number 446, and I quote, slaves shall be deemed, sold, taken, reputed, adjudged in law to be chattels, personal in the hands of their masters, their owners, their possessors, and their executors, administrators, and assigns to all intents, purpose, and constructions whatsoever. Unquote. Judge Ruffin, when he was giving his opinion of the Supreme Court of North Carolina in case of the state versus man, he says a slave is, and I quote, one doomed in his own person and his own posterity to live without knowledge and without the capacity to make anything his own, and to toil that another may reap the fruits. Unquote. So you see, my brothers and sisters, we were treated inhumanely. We were reduced to less than human beings. This is the trick bag we're in. And some of us are under the illusion now since 1865 that we are citizens of the United States of America. But they fail to remember or recall, if they ever knew, that when those people put together the Constitution, they owned slaves themselves. Even after the Constitution was completed, slavery still existed until 1865. That is chattel slavery. But you're not citizens. In Judge Taney's report, he stated that black people, or he called them Negroes rather, are only 3/5 of a human being, and that they had no rights that a white man was bound to respect. So you see, we've been treated inhumanely. We've been made to thought we are citizens of this country, but we are not. We have worked all day long, 6 days a week, from sunrise to sunset, without receiving just compensation. but by making the coffers of those who owned us, those we call master and his family, the reapers of the fruits of our labor. And we want that fruit back. We should demand that fruit back, because that's fruit they stole from us, that it's now in the control of their descendants. We are going to either give it back to us, or we're going to quite simply have to take it back. If they pay us for all our past labor, we can start off like other people, starting businesses, but not with a hand out begging the ones who oppressed us and robbed us to give us something. We must demand reparations. It's due us. They gave land to Europeans in the Midwest and West just to come to the United States and become citizens here, and they have built up this country off of our backs. So my brothers and sisters, listen. They haven't given us anything. They promised us 40 acres and a mule, but they rescinded on that promise. So my brothers and sisters, we must get what is due us. Reparations are due us. Regardless of what they say, we must demand it and let them know on no uncertain condition that there's a consequence if they ignore our demand. We need our reparations so we can start on an even foot with everybody else, with monies to start our businesses, buy land, become agricultural, become industrial, or whatever the case might be. That's our choice. But we demand reparation. Do you hear me, my brothers and sisters? Can you understand that? This is not big, and this is what they stole from us. They must return what they've stolen, and they must fix what they have broken in us. Once again, y'all, my brothers and sisters, I love you to death. But let's all stand at once and demand what is due us. Let's stop being pussies for everybody else. Take our place in the world. Demand to be treated humanely. And demand they return what they stole from us and fix what they broke in us. Once again, y'all, peace and hotep to you. My Nduga Na Dada.